For the second time in 2024, Justin Trudeau has suffered a crushing by-election loss. This time, the Liberals losing in downtown Montreal. It's a seat the Liberals have held for a number of years. It used to be former Justice Minister David Lamette's, but is now the Bloc Québécois. It was a tight three-way race. It wasn't decided until roughly 3 a.m. There were 91 people on the ballot. Protests over electoral reform saw many independent candidates sign up. That held Elections Canada up in counting the votes, but it was the Bloc Québécois who came forward with the victory. It was tight. The Liberals finished second. The NDP were a close third as well, but this is yet another crushing by-election loss for Justin Trudeau. In June, the Liberals lost in Toronto-St. Paul's, a downtown riding they had held for over 30 years, and this now begs the question. If the Liberals under Mr. Trudeau cannot win in downtown Toronto and downtown Montreal, two key areas for his coalition since he's been elected Prime Minister, where can they win? There was also a by-election in Winnipeg. The Liberals performed very poorly there as well, with roughly around 5% of the vote, but it was the NDP who held that seat in Elmwood-Transcona. Their vote held up very well compared to the 2021 election, retaining the seat, but it was the Conservatives who had a good night there, really pushing forward, gaining it over 10% of the vote, really picking up a lot of Liberal and PPC voters in Winnipeg. That was a seat, though, that Pierre Poilievre had been pushing hard to pick up. But the big questions on Parliament Hill today will be about Justin Trudeau and the Liberals. If he will see any more people, in particular anyone from his Quebec caucus, push back against him after a tough election result in Montreal, either calling for his resignation or watch for this too. Liberal MPs announcing soon that they will not run in the next election. Reading the situation, seeing that it is not good for the Liberals right now after both by-election losses in Toronto in June and now last night in Montreal. Mackenzie Gray, Global News, Ottawa.